Lesson 5. Multiples and factors. In the previous class, you have learnt about multiples and factors. Multiples. A multiple of a number is any of the products of the given number and counting numbers. For example, 4 multiply 1 is equal to 4, 4 multiply 2 is equal to 8, 4 multiply 3 is equal to 12, 4 multiply 4 is equal to 16, etc. So, the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 20 and so on. Common multiples. The numbers which are common in multiples of 2 or more numbers are said to be common multiples. Let us find the common multiples of 3 and 8. Multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51. Multiples of 8 are 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. So, the common multiples of 3 and 8 are 24, 48. Note that 24 is the least common multiple, LCM, of 3 and 24. Factors. When 2 or more numbers are multiplied, then each number is a factor of the product. Example, 4 divides 12 exactly. So, 4 is a factor of 12 and 12 is a multiple of 4. Now, let us list all the factors of 28. 28, 1 multiply 28 to multiply 14, 4 multiply 7. All the factors of 28 are 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. Common factors. The numbers which are common among the factors of 2 or more numbers are called the common factors. Example, let us find the common factors of 16 and 18. 16 is equal to 1 multiply 16 is equal to 2 multiply 8 is equal to 4 multiply 4. Factors of 16 are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. 18 is equal to 1 multiply 18 is equal to 2 multiply 9 is equal to 3 multiply 6. Factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. So, the common factors of 16 and 18 are 1 and 2. Note that 2 is the highest common factor, HCF, of 16 and 18. Properties of factors and multiples. 1. 1 is a factor of every number. 2. Every counting number is a factor of itself. 3. A factor of a counting number is often less than or equal to that number. 4. When a number is divided by its factor, the remainder is 0. 5. The greatest factor of every number is the number itself. 6. Every number is a multiple of 1. 7. Every counting number is a multiple of itself. 8. Every multiple of a counting number is either equal to or greater than the number. 9. A number can have infinite multiples. 10. A multiple of a number is exactly divisible by it. Prime and composite numbers. Let us find all the factors of 6, 18 and 24. Factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. Carefully observing the factors, we find that 1 and the number itself are always the factors of the number. However, there are the numbers such as 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, which have only 2 factors, i.e., 1 and the number itself. Such numbers are called prime numbers. A number which has more than 2 factors is called a composite number. For example, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, etc. are composite numbers. Since the number 1 has only one factor, it is neither a prime nor a composite number. A number which has only 2 factors is called a prime number. Finding prime and composite numbers from 1 to 100. The Greek mathematician Eratosthenes gave the most convenient method for finding prime and composite numbers in the 3rd century BC. This method is known as sieve of Eratosthenes. Under this method, first we prepare a table of natural numbers from 1 to 100. Then we follow the following steps. 1. Cross, asterisk, 1 as it is neither a prime nor a composite number. 2. Encircle 2 and cross out all the other multiples of 2. 3. Encircle 3 and cross out all other multiples of 3. 4. Encircle 5 and cross out all other multiples of 5. 5. Encircle 7 and cross out all other multiples of 7. 6. Encircle the numbers which are neither encircled nor crossed out. Remember, every odd number need not be prime. For example, 9 is an odd number but it is not a prime number. Continue this process till every number is either encircled or crossed out. All the encircled numbers are prime numbers and all crossed out number except 1 are composite numbers. Thus, the prime numbers less than 100 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89 and 97. From the above list of prime numbers, we observe that 2 is the only even number, which is prime. It is the smallest prime number. Example, identify the prime and composite numbers from the following: 17, 23, 38. Solution: factors of 17 are 1, 17. Since 17 has only 2 factors, it is a prime number. Factors of 23 are 1, 23. Since 23 has only 2 factors, it is a prime number. Factors of 38 are 1, 2, 19, 38. Since 38 has more than 2 factors, it is a composite number. Twin primes, 2 prime numbers which have a difference of 2 between them are called twin primes. For example, 3, 5, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 etc. are pairs of twin primes. Prime triplets, a set of 3 consecutive prime numbers which have only one number between them are called prime triplets. For example, 3, 5, 7 is the only prime triplet. Prime factorization. The breaking up of a number into its factors is called factorization. For example, 24 can be broken up into factors in many ways, like 24 is equal to 1 multiply 24 is equal to 2 multiply 12 is equal to 3 multiply 8 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 6 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 is equal to 1 multiply 2 multiply 12 is equal to 2 multiply 3 multiply 4 etc. In factorization of a number, if all the resulting factors are prime numbers, then we call it prime factorization. For example, the prime factorization of 24 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. Prime factorization is best depicted by a diagram called factor tree. Observe the following example. Example, list the prime factors of 36. Solution, the factors of 36 can be shown by following trees. You can see, in A, B and C, that we break all the composite numbers like 4, 6, 9, 12 and 18 further into prime factors. So, the prime factorization of 36 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Finding the HCF. Every composite number has one and only one prime factorization. There are 2 methods by which we can find the HCF of 2 or more numbers: prime factorization method and long division method 1. Prime factorization method. This method is used to find the HCF of smaller numbers whose prime factorization can be easily worked out. In this method, we take the following steps. Step 1. Write the prime factorization of each of the given numbers. Step 2. Identify the prime factors which are common to all numbers. Step 3. Find the product of the common factors by taking each common prime factor the least number of times it appears in the prime factorization of all the numbers. The product so obtained is the required HCF. Observe the following examples. Examples. Find the HCF of 75 and 125 by prime factorization method. Solution. Let us first find the prime factorization of the given number. Prime factorizations are 75 is equal to 3 multiply 5 multiply 5. 125 is equal to 5 multiply 5 multiply 5. Common factor is 5. Least number of times it appears in both the numbers is 2. HCF of 75 and 125 is 5 multiply 5 is equal to 25. 2. Long division method. This method is used to find the HCF of large numbers whose prime factorization is not easy to work out. In this method, we take the following step. Step 1. Take the greater number as dividend and the smaller number as divisor. Step 2. Find the quotient and the remainder. If the remainder is 0, then the divisor is the required HCF, otherwise the remainder is taken as the new divisor and the divisor as the new dividend. Step 3. Repeat this division till the remainder is 0. The last divisor is the required HCF of the two given numbers. Example 1. Find the HCF of 34 and 143 by the long division method. Solution. Hence, the HCF of 34 and 143 is 1. Finding HCF of 3 numbers. If we have to find the HCF of 3 numbers, we first find the HCF of any two of them by the same process as explained above and then take the HCF of these two numbers and the third number and repeat the above process to find the required HCF. Example 2. Find the HCF of 60, 96 and 116. Solution. In order to find the HCF of 60, 96 and 116, we first find the HCF of 60 and 96. Thus, the HCF of 60 and 96 is 12. Next find the HCF of 12, i.e., HCF of 60 and 96, and 116 as shown below. Clearly, the HCF of 12 and 116 is 4. Thus, the HCF of 60, 96 and 116 is 4. Finding the LCM. There are two methods by which we can find the LCM of two or more numbers. Prime factorization method and division method. 1. Prime factorization method. This method is used for finding the LCM of small numbers whose prime factorization can be easily worked out. In this method, we take the following steps. Step 1. Write the prime factorization of each of the given numbers. Step 2. Take each prime factor the maximum number of times it occurs in the obtained factorization. Step 3. Find the product of the prime factors obtained in step 2. This product is the required LCM. Observe the following examples. Example. Find the LCM of 42, 24 and 68 by the prime factorization method. Solution. Resolving the given numbers into prime factors, we get prime factorizations of 42, 24 and 68 are. Thus, the LCM of 42, 24 and 68 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 7 into 17 is equal to 2856. 2. Division method. This method is used to find the LCM of large numbers whose prime factorization is not easy to work out. In this method, we take the following steps. Step 1. Write the given numbers in a row and find out a number which divides exactly at least two of the given numbers. Step 2. Divide the numbers which are exactly divisible by the chosen number and write their quotient below them. Carry forward the numbers which are not divisible. Step 3. Repeat steps 1 and 2 till you get the numbers which are prime to one another. Step 4. The product of all the divisors and the numbers obtained in the last row is the required LCM. Example. Find the LCM of 16, 24 and 32. Solution. Here, the product of divisors is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 is equal to 16. And the product of the numbers in the last row is equal to 1 into 3 into 2 is equal to 6. Hence, the required LCM is equal to 16 into 6 is equal to 96.